Hey y'all, hey! Happy Sunday. Welcome to my page. Welcome to the replay. You'll know you're on the replay, y'all, if you don't see a red box right up there. So all you have to do, if you don't see the red box, is comment hashtag replay so that we can see you, welcome you in. So, this is July 2nd, new month. We have a new exclusive transfer that we're going to use. And I've got this shape. Can anybody guess what we're doing with this shape? Just gonna throw it out there and see if y'all have any guesses. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. Let's get this party started. I think we've got a good project for y'all tonight. You can thank...
You think? This is a great project.
You can thank...
This is gonna be a great project.
Zach, the Z to the A to Z. I was actually in the pool today, just minding my own business, and he sent me a text message, and he's like, hey, I'll be out there as soon as I get the club cutouts done. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And then he showed me, and I'm like, boom. So here we are, y'all. All right, enough chatting. I'm just trying to make sure that I get all the things going here for y'all. Okay, you should see a pinned comment down below. It says, hit the heart button and comment July to get the supply list. Then click see more, y'all, so that you can see more, okay? Because there's other things down there. But this right here, okay, so somebody guessed the world. All right, good, good. Any other guesses? Exploring, yes. Door hanger, maybe, maybe not. This right here, y'all, let me show you, or let me tell you. It's almost 10 inches wide, okay? And I'm going to scoot my desk back so that y'all can see me. Here we go. Back, back, back. Okay. We've got this. I have no idea what colors I'm using. I know that we have this. Y'all, look what he created. It's like a globe. Like a for real globe. Is that not so stinking cute? And then it's got a stand and all the things. So we're going to paint it. I've got to figure out what color to paint it. Anyways, so to get this transfer that we're going to use on our globe, you must be a club member or a designer. Okay, so this is what we're going to use. We're going to use Explore Your World. It's got 10 different... I don't know what you want to call it, landmarks, I guess. And we're going to go through them, and I hope I got them right. But when you join club, you're going to get this for the very first time. You're going to get the transfer, and then you're also going to get 3 coordinating colors. And I think we're going to use some of these tonight. Shimmer, Copper, Eucalyptus, and Dune are the colors. Okay, so you're going to get 3 packets. And then if it's your first time joining, you're going to get a mini squeegee. Okay? But if you're an existing club member, you're just going to get the transfer in this. And then, of course, lots of other things that we like to offer. Okay? So, let's get this show on the road here. I'm going to use some, I think, wax paper. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try. Hey, everyone. Boom shakalaka, Michelle. Like, at first, y'all, we were not sure about the cutouts for this month. But then, you know, Mr. Zach, here he comes. Just, you know, not surprising. In to save the day. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I have the 3 colors that you get in your packet every month. I have them in jar form. So these are 3-ounce jars. And I'm going to open up the copper because I think I'm going to paint... Let me think about this. I'm going to paint the inside, whatchamacallit, the inside rim shimmer copper. Okay, so I'm going to first stir this up. This is a brand new jar. And it is shimmer, y'all. So we're going to use this to paint with tonight. So what I'm going to do is just go in, like, look how pretty this is. Okay. I'm going to see how this is going to work. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is going to paint so well. So I'm just getting a little bit on my paintbrush. Not a whole lot, y'all. You could use a sponge brush. You could use a makeup sponge. I wasn't sure how the makeup sponge would do with the shimmers for this project. So I'm just going to use a paintbrush. Now, I need to be really careful right there. But look, it's painting up very nicely. It's kind of hard to see, but in person, it's legit, okay? All right, so there's that. I'm gonna go over it one more time just to kind of get rid of some of that excess here. The shimmers are not going to leave your painted surface like 100% flat or smooth, because it does have these itty bitty bitty tiny little shimmer particles, I guess you could say. So comment the word July after you hit the heart button, and do me a favor, y'all, sprinkle out this video, please. It helps us a ton. But type in July. I will send you a message with the information on how to join club and where to get the cutouts for club. But I think you guys will like this. And y'all, this entire set, like all the landmarks, like I can't even hold them all. This entire set, the round, the globe, and the 3 pieces for the base, only 20 bucks. And that is on Etsy. Mr. Zach. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to paint the rest, maybe, in black. And I need to paint the base as well. So I'm going to grab my black chalk paste, and we're going to paint the rest of this in black. Now that I'm using more of a matte color, I'll probably go in with my makeup sponge. I just love painting with the makeup sponges, y'all. All right, so there's that. The only thing is with the makeup sponge for this project, let me see if I have any around. Let me see. I was afraid that I was going to hit or bump the shimmer copper. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to spray my lid, okay? Yes, it does, Kelly. The black, absolutely 100%. He does make great stuff. It is an awesome deal, 20 bucks for all of it. All right, there's that. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going. Still trying to figure out what we're gonna do on the round part. I don't know. But we're gonna name off all of these landmarks to see if I think landmark is the correct word. I don't know. What would y'all call these? Landmarks? Very important places to visit. Bucket list items. Statue of Liberty. Taj Mahal. Is that what you call them? All right, let's keep doing this. Don't really have a place to hold my... It's fine. All right, so I'm leaving these 2 little, well, I didn't that one. We may actually go back and paint that shimmer copper now that I think about it. So let's finish this. And then we need to paint our bases. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. Done, son. So what y'all do today? Oh, y'all, thank you so much for all the ideas for barbecue. I think we have the menu planned. Okay, so there's part of it. So I have these two little things, like this one I'm holding right here. I'm thinking I want to do those copper. But what I don't know is how well it's going to look over the black. Hi, Janine. No, he was not a graphic designer. He was a salesman. Wonders of the world. Thank you, Angela. Yes. Attractions, yes. Thanks, Tammy, for the stars. Did you paint, Kelly? All day. Michelle crafts all day. So I spent, I was so proud of myself, y'all. So before I even got out of bed this morning, I use what's called Instacart, where you can order your groceries and have them delivered. So I had some groceries delivered fairly quickly. I planned like 2 meals for this week and breakfast for this morning. Like, I don't even know the last time I cooked or made breakfast. Just because we are so busy. And I'm like, no more. No more. So I made breakfast for my family. And then I got dinner going in the crock pot. Then I spent the rest of my morning prepping the cutouts for the exclusive live sale that is on July 12th. So down below, click that pinned comment. It says like A to Z Designs, or just like a little push pin. One of the links, I think it's the third link, is to RSVP to the live event. So, Zach's got some really cool stuff, y'all. What?
How much is the club?
Oh, the club is $21.99. Thanks, Zach. I don't always see y'all's comments. It's like it gets filtered. Okay, so I don't know that I like that. But anyways, I was getting ready for that. Spent a little bit of time in the pool, as you can see. The kids thought it was real funny to mess with Mom. Hang on, guys. Let me see how I'm going to do this. So I'm just cleaning up some of my, like, overage that I painted on the black. All right, so see what I did? See, that's the problem. So, like, the middle of that, I don't know that I like that. I may have to do a few coats there. Let's see. See this right here? And that. So basically what I'm trying to do is just take that copper all the way around that. So yes, thank you. We are talking about club. It is $21.99 for US, $27.99 for Canada to join. And it's the same every single month. And you get an exclusive transfer and 3 colors. And then starting next month, y'all will get most likely some type of accessory to go along with your club kit. But next month is going to be reusable chockable shape that you'll get for free. So that's starting in August. So there's a lot of new things coming for club members because we have to take care of them, y'all. They are special. All right, so I'm going back over this copper area here just to hide some of that black velvet because it's like the base color. Okay, looks better, right? I may have to do this one right here, but we're done with that for right now. Now I'm going to go over here and quickly paint the bases that you're going to get. Let me just spray these really quickly and make it Festa. So whenever you water down our chalk paste, painting is so much easier because it's chalk, right? So it's chalk in paste form. So adding a little bit of water to it kind of thins it out a little bit and makes it a lot easier. Okay, so there's one. Let's go do number 2. So you get 3 of these bases. 2 of them will have like little slits in them that you're going to stick your globe in. And then the third one is just solid. We're going to glue it all on. Are y'all ready for the fourth? So anything that we are showing here today, y'all, is really good until the end of July 2023. So July 1st to July 31st, 2023. This transfer will not be available after the month of July. Okay, so there is number 2. And then, did my water dry? A little bit. Spray it again. And we are going to do the last one. Are y'all allowed to shoot fireworks? Do I still need to paint the middle one? The circle, the big circle for the globe? Not sure what you're talking about, Sally. Oh, Nancy, well, happy early birthday. Did y'all do fireworks where you're at? Okay, so there is that. So 3 bases. Now, I'm done with this. I'm done with that. I'm done with, I think I'm done with the black. All right, so what we're going to do, I don't know. Yes, I do know. What we're going to do with the circle. Okay, so the circle goes with your globe, and it's going to go in the back. Okay, we are going to actually paint this one eucalyptus, which is a color that you get. All right. The stand middle won't show. So actually, Sally, it will. It's a little bit bigger than, like, they're all different sizes. So yes, but that's a great question. Very observant, my friend. Love it. Because you're like, why would you paint it if you're not even going to see it? I like your style, right? Oh, your dog Bella's terrified of them. I know. Kira, I don't really know. She's not terrified of them. She was with us last year, but we also don't have many that go off in our neighborhood because you can't set them off here. We used to live in a neighborhood where you could literally set off the gigantic ones right outside your house. And let me tell you something, y'all. I do not miss that one bit. So we're just going to, I don't know, barbecue here as a family and swim and just have fun. All right, so let's go over here and do this. So eucalyptus, shimmer copper, and we're going to use the other color that comes with the club this month. It's called Dune. It's like our creamish off-white color. So let me just get this painted. Hit the heart button, y'all. I am so excited for this. Zach did such a great job. Like, I was so excited to see this whenever I came in from swimming. Oh, yeah, Denise. Yes. Thanks, Betty. Betty, this is one that's on our website. I'm like fast like the Flash, Kelly, when it comes to painting. All right, so this is done. Let's dry it. Now, I've got to figure out what we're going to do. So Zach and I kind of had this all planned out. Now I've forgotten his plan. But this is Dune, y'all. It's like a, don't mind the paint on the outside, but it is the, like, almondy color. Let me show you white, in case you are new here. So white is obviously on top. So I want to dry this. I'm actually going to wax this because anytime that you paint a surface, you want to wax it because we're going to put the transfer directly on the circle. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. I know, Zach. He's so excited. Okay, so Betty, that's an excellent question. Betty asked, what makes your jar of paste like grow the gross like moldy stuff? What I have learned is that anytime that you use tap water, to spray in your jars to reactivate the consistency that you need for your paste. And I'll show you here in a minute. Anytime that you use tap water, that seems to cause the issue. I always have purified or distilled water in my little mister. Now, you can use regular water, tap water, to clean your transfers, to clean the reusable chalkboards. But when it comes to your paste, make sure that you use distilled or purified water. Okay, so this is dry. So what I was referring to is, so like, let's say this was like really dry and it wasn't like sour cream, shiny, all of that, right? I spray my jar and then I take like that little stir stick, as we call them, and I basically stir it and bring it back to life. Okay, because over time, your paste is going to, if you don't use it consistently, it is going to start to dry up, but it's not like an overnight dry. Okay, so all you need to do is spray that distilled or purified water in it. Okay, Betty, I hope that helps. All right, so here's our round. So let me just kind of give you a visual. So far, okay. Oh, look at y'all. It's so cute. Okay, so forget that. Let's just move on. Yes, Cheryl, designers do get the shapes like the club. Do you, Betty? Maybe give it a stir or maybe contact the company. Your post should have black on the middle of them, right? What post, Teresa? My post. Your post should have black on the middle of them. Hi, Judy. I am live. Welcome. Happy Sunday, y'all. We are creating with the July Club exclusive transfer. And Zach has created an amazing coordinating cutout. And I thought, why not jump on here and show you what the amazing A to Z Designs, Mr. A to Z Designs, has created for y'all. All right, so I have it waxed, okay? Now I'm going to put my little wax right back in there, or my little thing, my little applicator back in there, okay? Isn't it cute, Rach? He really did pull it off. He gets a trophy. I know! The little sunglasses right here. It's so hard to see. They're back there. Here is the plan, Stan. I think. So we're going to take our transfer. We're going to take it out of the bag. So these come with this little bitty lip that has a sticky strip on it. And I just like to peel mine away. Take it out. Okay. And set this to the side. All right. Now let's talk about these. So I'm going to try and get these right. So we've got, hold on, where'd I go? All right. We've got the Taj Mahal, Big Ben, some fancy castle, the windmills in Amsterdam. This is, darn it, St. Petersburg, Zach said. Golden State Bridge. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, Statue of Liberty, Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, 10. Well, let me rephrase that. This one is Casa de A to Z Designs. All right? So, there's that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to actually use this directly on the wood. So, I'm going to peel this off by just rolling my finger right there. But wait, hold on, just a second. On the back of it, I'm going to write back like that. Okay? All right, just roll my finger right there. Okay, and then I'm going to grab it, and then I'm just going to pull it away from the backer sheet, or off of the backer sheet, and we're going to fuzz it. So this is what fuzzing is. This is applying lint to the back. Okay, hi, Rach. Oh yes, the sunglasses would go on anything. They're a set of 10 on Etsy. All you have to type in is summer glasses. And you can get there. by commenting the word July. Yes, dune is the color of sand dune. Yes. Thanks. All right, here we go. So fuzzing is basically reducing the stickiness on the back so that it doesn't stick super duper well, which some of you are like, well, why wouldn't you want it to stick well? Well, you do, but keep in mind, these are so sticky that if we were to put this down right out of the gate, and I've done it before, and you make it all pretty and everything, and you go to peel it up, it like peels up the paint, the paste, and sometimes, y'all, I've seen it even pull up the wood. So what we're going to do, and I hope I get this right, Zach. Where you at, Zach? Casa de Mills. Let's see. Let's put that over there. Okay, we're just going to kind of place this all around. Okay? So, with that said...
It's a chateau. A chateau.
Oh, sorry. Is this right? Am I doing this right? Is this how you wanted it?
Well, it was my vision, but it's your project, so you do you. Who am I to tell you what to do? I tell her what to do all the time, guys. Who am I kidding? No, just throw it on there like a pattern in the background. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to just, y'all, he's the brains, and we talk about it, and then I just execute the plan. All right, so I'm going to put Taj Mahal right up here. Try not to get anything else. Okay, so we're going to, actually, we're going to leave that right there, and then we're going to put the Chateau of A to Z Designs per Zach, excusez-moi. And this random tree that's just chilling over here in left field. And then scrape up all of the excess. Okay. Then we're going to lift it. And this is what we have so far. Okay. Just randomly placed. All right. Then I'm going to dry this and we're going to put some others. Oh, Michelle. I did wax the circle. Yes. I am using Dune. Yes. So, Michelle, you have fireworks going off already? Is that what I read? I may have missed a few things. My bad. Okay, so now we're going to put, let's put the windmills. No, let's do the Leaning Tower over here, coming out of the round. Okay. I'm going to try and hold this up so I don't mess up that top piece. Or that top, what is that? Taj Mahal. Has anybody ever been to the Taj Mahal? I have not. All right, so see, I have it coming out the side. All right, you see that? Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to move it over here. And we're going to put the Eiffel Tower coming out of the other side. And we're going to get it kind of close to the other one. We're just kind of creating a random landscape in the back of all of these, what did somebody say earlier? Great wonders of the world. That is what we're doing. Okay, peel it up. There we have that. Okay, so see what I'm doing? Don't overthink it, y'all. Don't do it like I do it and overthink. Okay, let me dry those. Then we're going to put it down again. Let's get Big Ben right in the center of those. Zach has been to London. I wonder if he saw the clock. I know he's been... Yeah, I think he did. I think he saw the clock. How fun would that be? I think the plane ride is what I wouldn't be able to handle. Okay, so I kind of smushed it up there. Y'all, look at this. This is going to be cute in our little globe. Oh, no. Thanks, Kelly, for the stars. Oh, you have, Kelly? You've been to Taj Mahal? Oh, goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry about the fireworks. I feel ya. I feel ya. Y'all just come on down over here to my house. We'll swim. We'll do all the things. We'll craft. All right, so I'm going to squeeze in the Golden Gate Bridge kind of at an angle. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it can be like... let's put the Great Wall of China instead. That fits perfectly right in there. All right, Great Wall of China going down. Just being careful that I don't get other landmarks in the same area. Y'all, I don't know that I've been to any of these places, except for Chateau Day, whatever, A to Z Designs. Yeah, come on, girl. Let's go. I saw Big Ben, but it was under construction. Oh, darn. Yay, Susan can't wait for her July box. Yes, Zach hung the roundup right there. That is the July craft box. You get everything to complete the project, except for hot glue. Everything. It's not, like, it's not hard. Like, you'll have instructions. We'll go live in the private group. All the things. I'm excited for that one, y'all. All right, let's do the Windmill of Amsterdam. So that's what I think it is, because Zach said so. But I don't know. I could be wrong. We're just making them up as we go, okay? All right, so we have that. Now, some of these I may repeat to fill up the space. Perfectly fine. We're just kind of creating a, not really a pattern, background, I guess. All right, let's do the Golden Gate Bridge right here. You know, starting to like this transfer, y'all. We have another idea for it. All Zach's idea. All right. Oh, look. Y'all, this is cute. Let me dry it. So the reason I'm drying this in between is so that I don't peel up wet paste when I lay this over somewhere that I've already chalked. Okay? That is why. All right, let's put this, what is this, St. Petersburg, I think. Okay, so let's put that one there. And then I think we have one more we haven't used, which is Statue of Liberty. So let's use that one. Yes. Here he comes. Save the day.
What am I doing?
Hi, Zach.
I was going to show him kind of the idea of what we're going for, and maybe give him a sneak peek of an item for as a live event sale. What do you think?
Sure, you do you, babe. St. Peter's Cathedral. Thank you, Jamie.
So, think of it like this. We want a crazy leaf background, but with landmarks.
I like your style.
Kind of like a crazy leaf background on the background of this, you know, something that might or might not be available in the live event sale.
Might not.
And these are just prototypes right now.
Yo, silly. All right, so now what do I do? We have one more. Now, she is going to be an issue. I'm just going to get some of her. She's going to get cut off the bottom, which no disrespect. No disrespect. Just to fill up space. Yes. Okay, so we now have everybody on there, or every spot on there. Okay? Now, I'm going to do a few repeating ones just for spacing. One up here, one right here, one right here. And they're going to hang off a little bit. Okay? So, let's do the... I don't know, what is this called? Chateau. Chateau. All right. There and there. Lift it up. Boom. Yes. Yes. Okay, this one is going to be, we'll do this little bit right there. And I'll show you guys here in a second. I'm just kind of over here talking to myself. And then we need one at the top, but I'm going to dry it first. Oh, this is so cool, y'all. This is so cool. Get excited. Hit the heart button. We're about to change the world, okay? All right, what if we put the start of the Eiffel Tower up here? Yes. Okay. Done and done. All right, I think we're good. I love it. Look at that. I love it. Free shipping through the 12th. Daylene, it's for customers only. There's free shipping between now and the 10th when you place an order subtotal of $50 or more. All right, so we need to clean this. So let me just close this up really quick because I want to get this clean. And we'll move on to the next portion of the tutorial, okay? That's right, Zach, you do you. Okay, so I spray this pretty well. Then because I have so much paste on here, I am going to take a wipe. Ooh, it's splattering everywhere. And get majority of this off, okay? Now, I did let that paste sit there for a little bit while we were using it. So I'm not being too rough on my transfer, but I'm giving it a little bit of tough love just to make sure that I get as much as I can off. Which it's possible, y'all. Just follow along. Okay, so I'm going to spray it again. And this time we're going to go in with a board eraser. That seems to be non-existent in my house here lately. Hold on. Let me grab one. Ta-da! Okay. So, I'm going to cut this. This is a 2-pack. And that is going right there. I'm going to hide them from Zach. So, this white thing is called a board eraser. This pairs well when cleaning off your transfers and your reusable chalkboards. That's what they're made for. Okay, so this is getting all of the paste on the front or the non-sticky side. Now we're going to flip it around. Do not use wipes on the back because it will remove your stickiness. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is nice and clean because we're going to use this again and again and again and again. Same goes for any of our transfers that you guys purchase from us. Okay. Oh, that was part of the transfer. All right, so there's a lot of detail on this. A lot. So you want to make sure that you get all of your paste out of the screen. So just take your time. And especially on the back, don't go crazy Hulk smash on it, okay? Because it is such fine detail. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put this on perfect because we're going to use it again. I'm just going to lay it down, lay it on there. And we have to figure out what on earth we're going to put color-wise on our words here. So we've got this and this. Oh, that's so pretty, y'all. I say we go, hold on. I think we need to incorporate the black and shimmer copper again. What do y'all say? So what if we paint them black, just when I thought I was done with black, get it out again. All right, let's do this in black. So all of the cutouts plus every landmark has a cutout as well, but we're not using those tonight. We'll save those for another day. You don't have to have cutouts at all to use our transfers. Do not let that stop you from creating. Slap the transfer that I just showed you, that green thing, on a frame of any kind. Go put it on your window. It is chalk and paste form, and it will come off. With a little bit of water and friction, you're golden. All right, so we've got this covered. So I think I'm gonna put gold right on top, y'all. Hi, Darlene. Okay, I can't see what y'all are saying. Hold on. In the middle of making the sunflower. Where did you get your board erasers? Lisa, I sell those. So just type in the word July and I'll send you a message and there will be a link to join club. And if you just follow that link, it'll take you to our online store and you can type in eraser in the search field and you'll find them. Y'all better get your projects done before the next live sale cutout live sale. Yay! I'm so excited for this. Okay, so because we painted wood, we need to, Pearl, I saw your comment. I have to go invoice a lot of people that purchase the colors. You're not the only one, honey. All right, so because we painted our wood, we have to wax. Okay, done, done. Now we're gonna grab our transfer again, but before we slap it on here, anytime you fuzz it and then you clean it, you removed all of the lint that you put on it the first time. So now we're gonna refuzz it, but I'm just gonna fuzz the Explore, the words, down at the bottom, okay? That's all I'm gonna do. First, let me take this off, because I don't need my transfer sticking to this washi tape. That would be quite the scene, y'all. All right, explore. Explore your world with A to Z Designs. They'll make a globe cutout that you can display in your home and cross off all those landmarks whenever you go visit them. Sounded like a commercial, y'all. All right, here we go. Done, done. Okay, so now we're gonna take our shimmer copper over the black and squeegee it on. And then remove the excess and use the excess on the next section, okay? This shimmer stuff, y'all, goes a long way. Very little goes a long way. All right. Let's lift it off, but we're going to check it as we do, just in case we need to lay it back down. Look at that. And it's shimmer. Okay. Set that aside. Guess what? We're going to clean it again. Oops, that wasn't good. Clean as you go. That's what I try to teach you guys. Now, because it's shimmer, I'm going to use a wipe as well. I always use wipes. Isn't that pretty, Michelle? All right, so there's that. Take your board eraser. Some of you may want to have 2 separate board erasers, one for shimmers and one for non-shimmers. So just keep that in mind. But I do feel like using the wipe on the non-sticky part really helps a lot from getting most of that out. Out and off of your transfer. Let's just say that. Okay? They do, Kim. Those colors look great together, don't they? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to put this face down so it's sticky side up right now. And grab our backer sheet. So this is what's called a backer sheet. All right? We're going to line up the corners. Line up the edges. To the best that you can, y'all. I am not perfect at this. Then we're going to flip it over. Sometimes there's excess water that I'll just wipe up, but you want to make sure that your transfer is flat, smooth on this backer sheet. Okay, so that is done. Let me think. Do we have anything else? No, we have nothing else to paint. So now we are going to assemble. But like I said, there are 10 landmarks that you get with this entire set. We didn't even use these. So that's just added value. And like I said, the set is only $20. Okay, so this is this. And then we've got this one. Like so. And Zach he told me something the other day. He's like, there's a trick that you should try whenever you're putting it in the base or the stand. But I forgot what it was. I don't remember. Hi, Peggy. Jill, I just got that off of Amazon. Betty, no big deal. I know, Linda. Aren't these awesome? I think all 3 of these colors combined look fabulous. All right, so we've got our globe right here. I see it in my phone. All right, so I have the hot glue gun on. But this is a little bit on the smaller side. Let me see. What if we... Okay, wait, it's going to go on, yeah, the inner. What if we just use super glue tonight? All right, there's that. So now I'm going to try and get this somewhat centered. Like so. And this is the gel Gorilla Super Glue. I love it because it gives you a little bit of time to move your things around if you need to before it like sets in stone. Okay. All right, there's that. Now, what do I do with this? Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for just a second. I think what Zach told me to do is put your stuff in the stand first. Then we will glue it to the very base, the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. I could be completely wrong, folks. Because I really don't need to glue all but like the bottom one. There we go. I'm just trying to get it centered and I keep moving it and it keeps moving too far. So hold on. There. Yes. Okay, so very carefully what I'm going to do is place some glue right there. This I will hot glue. Okay. my goodness, y'all. This is so cool. Like, I didn't know I was going to get this excited about this project, y'all. All right, then, no, I'm going to use hot glue for this part. Then I'll turn it around and show you, and Kelly can get ready for her picture, and I'll try and stand really still. All right, make sure I don't put this upside down. Y'all, this is magic right here. Y'all ready? Oh my gosh! Here we go. Ready? Isn't that so cute? I love it. What do y'all think? Look at this, y'all. Explore. Now, you could put this straight if you wanted to. You don't have to put it at an angle. But this entire set, minus the colors and the transfer that we used, is only 20 bucks on Etsy. So you need to join club in order to get this. Okay, and the 3 colors, the paste packets. But if you type in the word July, I'll give you information on both things, the cutouts and how to join. Don't miss out. Okay, what do y'all think? It's so cute. I love it. Yes, Kelly, yes, for school, yes. So, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Props to Mr. A to Z Designs. Great job, Zach. Great idea. He gave me the idea for all of this, not just the cutouts. So, love y'all. Bye.